Richard, there's an emergency. There's been a kidnapping. It's Rachel, the daughter of the president of Sertia. The kidnapper is believed to be Harrydog, the last blood relative of the royal family. He lives in an old castle on the Northwest Island. He's demanding military secrets in exchange for Rachel's life. The deadline is sunset. We don't have much time. Get into the castle and rescue Rachel. The organized crime syndicate Wild Dogs is also known to be involved. Good luck, Richard. There's been a kidnapping. It's Rachel, the daughter of the president of Sertia. Get into the castle and rescue Rachel.
Sometime, somewhere, someone is plotting a government overthrow. A small republic is in danger. It's time for the one-man army. Richard Miller. She must be dead by now.
Hello! Hello everybody. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Yeah, all seems to be working. Hey everybody, Harrydog here. Well, thank you for the 3 people that tuned in. It's Saturday night here in the UK, and I was going to play a bit of Time Crisis, a game that I'm not very good at. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we'll get a few more viewers on the old stream, but I'm check that everything's working. I'll play some Time Crisis. Check that my gun is aligned. It's great thing about the Time Crisis title screen is that you can fire at it and you get a little explosion on the screen. I think I might start. I'm playing the PS1 version of it, so not the arcade version with the music, but it does have the special stage on it. So I think I'm gonna play the sort of PS1 exclusive stage. I've not really played it before. I've obviously played regular Time Crisis quite a lot. I'm not especially good at it. If you're watching this stream because you think that somebody's gonna show you like a speed run of it, that's not the case at all. You're gonna watch somebody play Time Crisis very, very badly. But you know, it'll show you at least it'll show you what the hardware can do, you know. So I'm playing this on a Raspberry Pi with the old Sinden Lightgun. I'll endeavour to make it as interesting as possible. If you've got any comments or suggestions, or you know, if my mic's not coming through properly, please say in the comments. I'll keep an eye on the comments. I'm totally new to streaming, so yeah, I don't really know where I should be looking, either at my comments or the screen, or where. Oh, Mulbut's here. Hey, Mulbut. Friend from the Discord, and Mongstyle. Brilliant. Ah, Discord friends. Wow. Thanks for tuning in, lads. Right, I might as well start playing. You want to see a man lose at Time Crisis?
Your mission is to uncover the plan of the organization.
For a second there, I thought it crashed. It'd be a brilliant advert for the Sinden Lightgun and the Raspberry Pi. So like I say, I haven't really played this stage before. And from memory, the PS1 version didn't have music, but I can definitely hear the music playing, so maybe I was wrong. Yeah, not my best performance. Oh, that's a nice piano. It'd be a shame if somebody shot it. Oh, that's the first hit. And that's the second one. And shot the piano. I knew that was coming. I'd like to see the hotel manager, please. This place is a dive. Well, first continue on the very first level. I think that shows exactly how bad I am. Right, let's give that another go. This time I'll try looking down the sights rather than at how the stream's doing. Oh, it's not going well for Harrydog. Oh, that was like 4 in a row. I didn't realise there'd be so much pressure knowing that, you know, 4 people are watching me do this. Yeah, let's see if I can get a bit further this time. Ah, well, slightly better than last time, marginally. You can just shoot everybody in this. I'm not meant to be missing people, saving hostages, am I? Oh, there's loads of them. What are you guys doing? Ah, well, past the first level at least. I think. How long do I get to read the comments? Oh, it's loading, that's great. Yeah, not a game that affords you much time to read the comments, unfortunately, guys. I mean, talk amongst yourselves. Bloody machine gun guy. Do I start at stage 2 if I restart this? Yeah, I do. Brilliant. Right. Oh, breakable window. I love a breakable window. I never understood what the sort of exposition of this stage was as well. I never read the story, so I assume that you've just gone in here to fuck up a hotel, which weirdly has a jewellery store on top of it. Really? Well, that's 20 seconds I get to read the comments. Yeah, like it does feel a bit like a John Woo movie. I'm not sure that's necessarily a good thing. There's certainly a lot of shooting. That's what you want from a light gun game. Oh, I'm not putting my glasses on. We're also having a really sort of hot, humid day here in the UK, so my glasses are steaming up as well. It's adding an extra dimension of challenge to the game. To have wonky eyes in a hot room. Oh. How was that hit? Right, well. Oh, what's been my favourite game that I'd never played before getting the Sinden? To be fair, I hadn't played loads and loads of light gun games. I'd obviously played things like House of the Dead, but without giving you a massive sob story, I didn't grow up with a games console, so a lot of the console games are completely new to me. Like, I may have played them once at a friend's house. What's been my favourite so far? I actually quite like. I've got a soft spot for the Nintendo, the Super Nintendo stuff. Like Yoshi Safari is fun. That sort of whack-a-mole game on the cartridge that came with the Super Scope. I think it's called. Is it Mole Hunter? Mole something. Mole Patrol. Mole Patrol, that's it. Yeah. Weirdly, Sport Shooting USA, the Atomisphera arcade game, which on paper should be the most dull arcade game ever, because it's just target shooting. But there's something about it that's like fiendishly addictive. What? How could he shoot me? He'd already shot him. Oh, 17 seconds to have a beer. Oh, credits 4, so I do have limited continues in this. I'm sure this has to be one of the most dull game streams you've ever seen. It's just one man playing the same level of Time Crisis over again. and not getting any better. You can see I'm getting frustrated at it now. Stop talking because of the concentration. That's a dickhead that got me last time. Come on. Really? One more try at this and I might change levels. The Jesse James game for the PS1. Yeah, I had some trouble getting that to work. I think I did get it working on the Pi eventually, but I had to do some sort of weird jiggery pokery with changing the controller from registering as a controller and then registering as a light gun once the game had started. It was something like that. Can't really remember how I set all these games up now because most of them it was back in January this year. Yeah, the Jesse James game would be fun to do a playthrough of. Because a lot of these games I've just played for testing purposes, as it were, so I'm sort of an expert on the very first level of all the light gun games, but nothing much else because I've got wonky eyes. I'm not not a particularly good shot. You shit, I knew you were going to do that. Oh, I'm going to run out of time. This is the playthrough where... I was going to say where I don't lose any lives, but I've run out of time. Come on. Oh. I really don't think I'm going to pass this stage with the couple of seconds left. Didn't think I'd get that far. Oh wait, down the chute. Oh, this is getting exciting now. Yeah, gonna run out of time. Time is up. No, I'm not gonna start that again from the beginning. Might play a bit of the original Time Crisis levels. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Yeah, going back to that Jesse James game, like a cowboy version of Time Crisis. Ugh.
The last blood relative of the royal family. He lives in an old castle on the Northwest Island. He's demanding military
Could give my arm a
service
rest.
in exchange
An
for
old
Rachel's
man.
life. The deadline is sunset. We don't have much time. Get into the castle.
You got sport shooting and Lethal Enforcers. Yeah, Lethal Enforcers I never really got into. Obviously, I've played the first level of it loads. Yeah, the time limit's the hardest enemy. Yeah, too right, mate. Too right. I think to progress a little bit further, I'm going to play the original Time Crisis, but play it on easy mode. Oh, actually, I'm on the time games. I've got unlimited lives, haven't I? Maybe that makes slightly better viewing than me playing the same level over and over again. Yeah, probably do stage 3 because I've never really got that far in in Time Crisis. Ugh. Well, I'm glad that live streaming is working. It's my Saturday night. The girlfriend's gone to visit her family. Just been sat at home, so I've opened a couple of beers. Singe games. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of all that American laser game stuff. People love it though. People absolutely. Oh, I don't have to worry about dying. Yeah, don't I? Yeah, I can't believe sort of like on the Discord and like retro gaming forums, like people absolutely love those American laser games, and they're so hard. Oh, what's going on here? I've never seen this level of Time Crisis. Also, I've still got a time limit. Current rating 14. What's that out of? 14? Right. No, let's try this again. Yeah, I can understand that you'd want to have the Singe games on your setup. I mean, they're a piece of video gaming history, aren't they? Mad Dog McCree. I've never actually played there's a sci-fi one. I'm sure somebody will remind me what the name of it is. But there is this like space adventure one. When I was first setting up the image on the Raspberry Pi, I thought the best way to get them running out the box would be to have the Sega CD versions working, but the video quality is so bad, so bad. I mean, I'm running sort of de-interlaced video on sort of a modern 4K TV. But even so, you just can't see what's going on the screen. You can't make out what you should be shooting and what you shouldn't. I think I was playing Who Shot Johnny Rock. It's one of the worst gaming experiences I've ever had. You know, and I play Cyberpunk. You might be lulled into a false sense of security of how good I am at this game when you see me play the first level. like I said, I've played the first level so many times. Yeah, when I first started setting up the bare bones image in January, I essentially played every light gun game I could get my hands on, but you know, not in any depth whatsoever. I think it's the only trick I know in Time Crisis to shoot that crate. See what my scores are. Ah, 52 accuracy, terrible. Set myself up for that, didn't I? Well, didn't get brained by the big hook first time. Did get shot in the face though. I think I set my sights a little bit high because of the way that I hold the gun. I'm certainly not a firearms expert. You know, I'm British. I've never fired a handgun, but I think I set my sights a little bit high just because of the way that I hold the gun. You know, and and then during the game, I try and aim as accurately as possible and end up shooting over the top of people's heads. But, you know, it's good advice for life. Always set your sights a little bit high. People having trouble getting the Rambo game. Yeah, there's a few Rambo light gun games, and I don't. Oh, let me get that. I've never played any of them. I know there's a bad one. There's one that's really bad and one that's passable. Just shot all around that guy. No, I have played a Rambo game. I'll correct myself there. I've played the Master System Rambo game. I don't know if it was a port of the arcade. Might have been. Port of some arcade. Oh, motherfucking helicopter. Get to the chopper. I don't know what people's technique is this. Do you go for the smaller targets in the distance first, or... I know some of the enemies are sort of less dangerous than... How are you... I've almost finished stage 1. What are the comments? I'm just randomly shooting around the screen now. That's not the way to win Time Crisis, is it? Three bazooka guys. Hurry up. Yeah, like I didn't know to hurry up. Gotta give my arm a rest. An old man. Man reads comments live on internet. That's not interesting. Yeah, people with hardware problems, software problems.
Richard, there's an emergency. There's been a
Well, I think I might start another game of something. Give it a minute for me to crack open another cold beer and I'll play something a little bit more obscure than Time Crisis for the 3 people watching. Oh, that's good. But does anybody else get a massive ache in their arm from holding a gun for more than 2 minutes? I like plastic gun as well. I'm not even using a recoil one. Like I'm using the super light non-recoil model. Ugh. Right, what to play next. Bear with me while I get a cold beer out of the fridge. I'm going to play something a bit weird because I reckon there's people tuning in. You'll go, oh, like Time Crisis. Time Crisis is good. You know, just random YouTube viewer. They'll see me playing something really wacky. Ugh. Oh, that bear's gone everywhere. Right. It's going to be a behind the scenes look at the work in progress bare bones image. This is the maybe something really old school. Yeah, this is the image that I test everything out on. You see, I think it's running sort of bare bones. I think we were on version 6 when I came up with this. Do an arcade game. What do I like? Something that's super hard. Somebody the Walking Dead arcade game. I've never played the Walking Dead arcade game. There's very few arcades near me. There's one I think that's got the Terminator Salvation arcade machine. I sort of really want to have a go at. Yeah. I did a Space Gun video today. Space Gun again. Let's do something fun. Let's do Bang. Bang's a really good party game. This is This is the game I remember playing in a pub. Saturday night, couple of beers in. Why not? Let's load that up with the 50p's. 16 stages. Shoot 20 hats or more. Oh, this has to be the worst one. Not shot any hat. Oh, that's got to be a fail. 10. Hit me with a hard one straight away. I usually feel like it gives you an easy one. Usually to start with. Shoot the bandits, don't shoot the girls. Terrible reaction times. So I proved I was terrible at Time Crisis. Now I'm showing how bad I am at Bang. Right, I'm at least going to play until I win one of these games. Shoot the lighted numbers. What? This is going to be 4 for 4 now, isn't it? Is Virtua Cop working on my image? That's a really good question. The short answer is no. The problem with Virtua Cop is that on the Dreamcast it works on Windows CE. And the emulator I use, Flycast, doesn't have Windows CE support. So it just won't load up. There is another emulator, what's it called? Redream, which does have Windows CE support. Doesn't support Lightgun controls, so we're in this situation where there's a really good emulator that'll play the game, but oh god, missing everything now. Yeah, there's a talk and shoot at the same time. Yeah, there's an emulator that'll load the game but won't support the light gun, and there's an emulator that'll support the light gun but won't load the game. But you know, I'm hopeful for. I mean, this is probably culturally insensitive now, isn't it? The people of the First Nation, not Indians, for a start. Ah well, it was a different time, wasn't it? Yeah, but I'm hopeful about Virtua Cop. Yeah, I think we'll get it working eventually. I spoke very briefly to Andy Sinden about it, and he's confident that he can get the light gun working on Redream eventually, which is going to be. Didn't read that was one shot. Which is going to be a ball ache for me because I'll have to sort of reconfigure everything. I'm reconfiguring everything for the next version of the image anyway, but right, definitely gonna get one of these one time. Oh, you're joking. Do I want to continue? Yeah, one more game. One more game. And obviously, it's just the stress of live streaming that's put me off. Oh, a static image. Come on, Harrydog. Yeah, I got one. Actually got one. $25 bandits. I'm like, yeah, I'm not even looking down the site anymore, am I? Oh, that's failed miserably. I'm going to call it a night there, but thank you very much for everybody that tuned in. I assume that the 3 people watching this stream are already subscribed to my channel, but if you're not, hit the subscribe button. So I'm trying to build a sort of light gun based retro gaming channel, but I'll leave you with me being terrible at bang. I don't think I'm gonna get any better at light gun games. But thank you very much for watching, and who knows, I might do live streams in future when I've got a few more followers there. Good night.